Make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Yo, welcome in, Mr. Big H. And welcome in to everybody else that may be here. Y'all already know what time it is. That said, your boy has been doing a decent bit of work in the background for some things. I even did a little bit of a touch-up, which you will see at the end of the show. That said, your boy does want to go ahead. Crap baskets. I got new headphones, but at the same time I want to try and ride out these ones for as long as I can. Crap baskets, that's not helping if you keep busting. There we go. How's it going? This is going good. Although I ain't gonna lie, I've been perpetually tired. Which is why after MCW, because there is a thing we're going to be doing over the Discord, because your boy does want to go ahead and start peeping that of me and I Sentai Time Ranger. For those that are Power Rangers fans, you might recognize a couple of the suits they got on from there, because it's effectively the Japanese version of Power Rangers Time Force. But yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that after stream. But after MCW, before I get to that, your boy just want to go ahead and do a couple of things. Because I need to get stuff prepared. Because come 2026, I full-heartedly intend on posting a lot of content, a lot of shorts and whatnot out on the socials. So your boy just want to go ahead and get into that. So yeah, your boy has been doing a lot of IRL work. Doing nothing but double shifts. Legitimately, the last day I had off was Thanksgiving. So, hey, you can see why I'm tired. And even tomorrow, I'm gonna have to go and deal for it. But alas, tonight, we got ourselves yet another episode of MCW to get into. How are y'all doing? It is me, your King of AWSOME. I never really thought about using that doggone catchphrase. It's a random catchphrase I thought of back when I was like 15, if not younger, if I ever became a streamer. Yeah, I probably am just gonna stick to the doggone Real Attila Magic Killer one. So, you know what, let's rewind. It was your boy, it's your Real Attila, your Magic Killer, your one true hard hitter, number one wig splitter, your reigning defending undisputed VTuber champion of the world, whom which for some reason my neck is broken. Okay, it's not that bad, but I still want to face straight up. There we go. So let me fix my eyes, because it is not the spooky month. It is the Merry Christmas month. Christmas. But nevertheless, I hope you all doing good and well. But alas, we got some stuff to get into. Alright. Also, did say this, I think last stream, but your boy does want to cut down on time for that of the last time on. So if this last time on feels like 10 times shorter than normal, now you know why. But for those that were not here for last week on MCW, let me go ahead and make sure I have everything ready so it doesn't pop up on the screen and block y'all's view. There we go. Alright. Pardon me, what's up? Let the song finish and let me get to it. Fuck it, that's as close as you're gonna get. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that were not here last week, here is what you missed last time on MCW. We have that of the new MCW Tag Team Champions teaming along with the MCW World Champion Kitty Robin and Mendo Cheyenne to take on the GCA Champion Suzy Cranio, Roxanne Langston, Mistress Sally, and Stephanie Vicaire in a 8-star tag team elimination match, which saw that of a couple of doggone countouts, because it seems like the AI fancies doing that. It is kind of absurd. The first pinfall would be like halfway into the match when the Rosie Sakura got a little bit of revenge for that of her girl Mendo. Saw a bit of bizarre, not certain what was going on here. Couldn't quite see the individual whose shoes we got the view of, but nevertheless, seems like our new tag team champions were about to clear house and make their way through the division. That being said, during our match, we had that of a bit of a brawl break-in between that of Exo Yuri, and quite frankly, rather bizarrely enough, we saw the Bloody Roses already break up. Y'all had like 2 matches and y'all have already gone separate ways? At least that's what it seems like. We'll have more news on that, allegedly, in a bit. Had the first of our tournament matches continuing on here, as it will be Exo Yuri taking on Momo ISA. That being said, as usual, y'all know we're going to be having more of War of the Titans, our tournament, continuing on tonight. Speaking of which, another of the War of the Titans matches, Trick Williams taking on the new hardcore champion, Veen the Machine, as Veen would look to get yet another victory off of Trick Williams. However, after the match, Trick Williams found himself at the mercy of Jokester, and which was looking to get a little bit of his get back, a little lick back on him. Sending him into the cage, hitting him with a low blow, trying to absolutely decimate this man, who which threw Jokester out of the hardcore title. And we saw the debut of Miss Tola Cranio taking on Iron Mouse, again, a part of the War of the Titans match. Tonight we'll be having, I believe, 2 matches for War of the Titans? I believe 2 War of the Titans matches will be tonight. Big W for the new debutee. And then we had our main event, that of Viva Nakamura taking on that of the Spiteful 5. Winners gets themselves a opportunity to fight for the Trios Championships. And if you saw what happened over on WKW the day, technically this is the same day I believe, you know who won this. Been told Scarlett was a little caught off guard considering what was being said about her earlier in the night, as apparently she had allegedly came in after the jumping, so I don't know what do you have a twin or something? Nevertheless, also I didn't peep this, Riku, you deadass got beaten by getting your spear countered. Absolute madness. Spiteful 5 would go on to win and become the number 1 contenders to the Trios Championship, which they would go ahead and get 10-4 on WKW. After you missed that, they became your new champions. That was what happened last time over on MCW. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy. Oh, pause. Slow down there. Slow down. Nevertheless, if you are in the Discord, which again, feel free to go ahead and join, because we are going to be doing a little bit of a Time Rangers watch along after stream. Feel free to go ahead and pop in. But for those that have not seen tonight's card, we are going to be having the MCW Women's World Championship. It was scheduled to be that of an open challenge, but it seems like the general manager of MCW has decided to step up. It will be Kitty Robin versus Hatsune Miku. They'll be having the Gimmick Grand Championship. War of the Titans carries on, as we'll be having Narumi taking on Stephanie Vicaire, as well as Mendo versus Mistress Sally. That of the individual standing against that of Thy Kingdom Come, Abaddon's faction, versus the aforementioned stable. Then we get to that of the other tournament we got starting up tonight, the Golden Tag Team Tournament. As will be the Bloody Roses. Apparently they got shit together. I still need, we'll get into that later on. Right before the match, I believe we have some footage as to what has gone on with them. I don't know if I could just simply go back to vibing after you knee me in the midsection. I thought I could trust you and you turn on me, but apparently that's not all that seems to be. I don't know what is going on with these two. I don't know. Y'all are a bizarre team to start with, and now there's more madness going on afoot here. I guess we'll figure out what is going on between those two later tonight as they're scheduled to take on the Coughing Shrooms. Though I'll be having a number one contendership match for the MCW Women's Championship. Winner will be taking on either Miss Miku or Kitty Robin, or maybe even both of them next weekend on MCW's. Realize I haven't even used the title for that pay-per-view, because next weekend we'll be having that of the final MCW pay-per-view of the year. MCW. You know, I'll hit y'all with the title later on. But alas, we got another major match for tonight. One of the final times we may ever see Mr. Jonathan Cena in the MCW arena. This will be John Cena taking on Abaddon, hoping to get his final chance at becoming the MCW World Championship. Unfortunately for him, he has to contend with that of Abaddon, and God knows whom else may ally themselves with him. Also, this will be a part of War of the Titans as well. Nevertheless, enough of me yapping on, and make sure we got things in correct order. I believe we do. Do we? Yes, we do. Let's get right into it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the MCW Women's World Championship. Also, high key, this could be a little louder. Let me bump that. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is the current, reigning, and defending undisputed MCW Women's World Champion, representing the GC and the Wolfpack, Kitty Robin! Kitty Robin, intent on walking out tonight, still the MCW Women's World Champion, quite frankly having one hell of a year, having started the year making her way to the MCW World Championship, winning it in the Elimination Chamber match. Yo, welcome in, Mac. How you doing? Big Mac over on WKW has been looking to get his get back over on Broly, another member whom which has decided to up. I do not have water. Do I call coffee or do I get myself? You know, while Miku's making her entrance, I'm gonna go and get myself some water, but I hope you're doing good and well. That being said, Abe, I don't know if you saw it, but you, I believe, have indeed made it into the next round for the War of the Titans tournament we got going on. So big congrats. Nevertheless, making her way to the ring, she is her opponent, the general manager of MCW, Hatsune Miku. Also, again, a little bit of a reminder for the next couple of MCW and WKW streams. If you see the top of the banner, normally this is how our... Nope, I did not mean to have the transition there. Hold up. Normally, this is what view screen looks like, but for this month, this is what we got. Quite frankly, if you see a name up on the top, if you are assigned to either WKW or MCW, you will probably Civil War Team Zaka versus Team Mike Yoda. But if memory serves me correctly, I believe both Kitty Robin and Miss Miku are on the same team, so nobody's losing points or lives. Unless I'm incorrect. Let me double check. Nope. Yeah, they're both on Team Sakura. Miss Miku has, what, 1 life? But thankfully for her, if she wins, loses, or draws... Well, actually, no. Incorrect. If she loses or this ends in a draw, she stays in this war because Kitty Robin's also on Team Sakura. But if she wins, however, Miss Miku gets herself another point. Title, get yourself extra points just as they did to that of Miss Minty Ishii, Yoichi Gotti, and up close line, beautiful. And of course, Kete Ishii. Also, just hit me. You'd hit the super hydrate down the hatchet because I kept on overly hydrating you. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some water. I have returned into 2 things of water because I know I'm probably going to need it for tonight in general. Nevertheless, seems like Kitty Robin looking to end things as soon as I get back. Going for the Kitty T, lands it, going into the cover. Nope. Referee taking a bit. I'm assuming he got hit. Alright. Super hydrate. Now that's it. Got an entire thing of warm water. Done. Into the cover. 2. No. Kick out at 2. Still not done. I do a little bit more. Miss Miku might not be too used to throwing hands in the ring, but at the same time, hey, you gotta be able to take care of someone that's worthy being named general manager. Could this be it? Submission maneuver locked in, letting it go. Miss Miku crawling to the corner. Except for, not only do you gotta be able to lock in far enough to make sure you can put Miss Miku away, but you also gotta be locked in. So, yeah, she doesn't jump you. Not even just jumps you, doesn't sneak you. Monkey flip. Twice in a row. Well, not twice in a row. And looking to finish things off. Go for a little box, a drop. Mink! Into the cover. GG's, Miss Miku. You tried. Stand proud, you were strong. Why did we go to the Doom Dimension? Pardon? Pardon? The lights cut off, but I could still. Oh god. Oh god, of course, Susie laying waste to Kitty Robin. Absolutely trying to destroy this woman here. Well, as we get security to come down to the ring, although I'm being told that, not even being told, I can see her leaving the arena now at the very least. Best of luck, Miss Cranio, because, hey, someone else is throwing hands with her next weekend. I don't know who. We'll have to figure out who. Just like how we're about to figure out what this match is going to be, because ladies and gentlemen, it's time to determine what this week's Game of Grand Championship match shall be contested under. And the answer is 4 stars gauntlet match. Alright. Big bet, big bet. Quite frankly, I've been told there was a bit of a scuffle that took place a bit earlier tonight. Hopefully it doesn't seem like much issue will come. I think we should be good, hopefully. Hopefully. You already know the rules. Quite frankly, Gimmick Grand title on the line here. Who is walking out with the gold? I was about to do something. What was it? I was legit about to go and do something on the side. I do not remember. Also, best of luck to this woman. She is really gonna need it. Introducing first, make your way to the ring. She is the current reigning and defending the Gimmick Grand Champion, Tsuruishi. Also, side note, I've realized that's the one title I still need to update in the MCW and WKW stats, because I got everything else here mostly updated. Got everybody which has since snatched the title gold except for the Gimmick Grand Championship, so I need to do that soon. Nevertheless, Miss Tsuruishi intent on walking out. I believe she'd have to win / retain it 3 more times? Question mark. And her opponent, Music Man. I need to fire my Music Man. I'm pretty certain the music should be playing, unless it's the most faintest of faint. Oh crap, baskets. Well, nevertheless, making his way to the ring, Kudai! Can I find on this side before Karai makes it into the ring? Rare production L. It's been a minute since production has had an L like this. But we move. Nevertheless, Karai looking to regain the championship he had held at the start of the season. Karai, the inaugural Gimmick Grand Championship champion, unifying the title with that of the MCW, not the MCW, with that of the Women's Gauntlet Championship, the Men's Gauntlet Championship, both combined, fused together in one of our first ever intergender matches. Rami Nakamura versus Karai, and Big Karai, never the little one. Big Crow Hours walked out victorious. Question is, will Karai be able to snatch that title back, or will both he and Tsuru find themselves walking on home with nothing to show? Alright. It is time. Let's get to it. Up. Did too much wind up there. Did too much wind up. Nevertheless, Karai already back up the top. Going for a swan. Nope. Missed it. Mink. Here come in, grab. And set off the ropes. Strike to the dome. Karai counters. And back into the ring now. And Jesus, face hitting the doggone ropes. For a splash, I don't know why I thought she was about to go for an elbow drop off. Good boy, I can't even English. Setting her sizing Karai up. Couple of strikes in the midsection. Mink. A little bit of trouble here. Mink again. Trying to wear this man out. Not this man. Trying to wear Tsuru out. Going to the cover. Hold on. And a kick out at 1. Going for it. Nope. Still lands it. Alright. Alright. Up on top. Mink. Now going to the cover, looking to try and finish things off here. 2. Kicked out. That being said, is Karai and Tsuru on the same team? I don't believe they are. Jesus, what are you doing? Trying to brutalize this man here. Let's see. Tsuru's on Team Sakura. Karai is on... Oh, suplex going to the cover. Cover. 2 and a kick out. Mink. Get back up. Down again. Going to the cover. 1, 2. Nope. Let's see. Where is Karai? Jesus. Karai is... Unless Karai got eliminated, in which case, a Tsuru might be good until the next opponent comes out. Trying to dry the air out of her. I believe Karai might have already been eliminated last week. I could be wrong. Scooped up. Body slam. I'll drag near. Not quite to the middle of the ring. Close enough. Trying to absolutely wear her out here. Going for the neck. Good lord. Heading up top. The Crow about to try and bring this reign to, and then not enough. Not enough. Well, I said here, you know, crows are the #1 animal you can expect to be scavenging when you go ahead and find yourself meeting the woo. That being said, what happens when a bat throws hands with the crow? Who's coming out on top? Quite frankly, Tsuru back in control here. But for how long? Look right back in the ring. Hopping over. Mink. Going for a back suplex. And now looking to end things off here. Crowd getting loud. Noticing what she has in mind. Going into the cover. 2. Karai still alive. Surviving the elbow drop. The very maneuver that got Tsuru the MCW Women's World Championship, the WKW Women's World... Actually, no, correction. Just the WKW Women's World Champion. She won the MCW Championship with a Dragon Sleeper on Miss Susie Cranio. Nevertheless, Karai with a bit of a wobble combo here. Outship off the ropes. Drop down under. Ducking clothesline. Not that time. Now Karai about to fly. Up top, going for the nothing. Crash and burn before getting struck with a drop kick from the... Good luck, English. Getting hit with a drop kick from the behind. I need some more water. Elbow. Counter. Roll up. Right at the ropes. 2. Ooh. Mad lucky. 2. Kicked out. Now they're staying down quite yet. Neither is staying down, but that most certainly will do the job. Cover. 2, 3. Yep, GG's. Who's the next? 2 more remain. Oh. Not exactly the person I expected to see here, but Randy Orton. I think he is a solo and a half. Yep, Randy Orton. Him and Grand Championship might. Oh my God. Already trying to take Randy out. Him and Grand Championship is the main title to expect. Random Madness coming from. Oh my God, she's trying to put Randy away already. There's no shot. Randy is not on Team Sakura. He is on Team